Shrimatre Namaha, with the divine blessings of our Mother Divine Lalita Mahatripura Sundari and Father Divine Lord Mahadeva, we are discussing the Holy Lalita Sahasranamam in those divine efforts being allowed and permitted by the divine parents. We discussed about the Parashurama Avataram in the previous episodes. Today we will discuss about the Sri Rama Avataram, the seventh Avataram. One of the most famous of the Dasa Avatarams is Sri Rama Avataram, which is a Paripurna Manava Avataram, where Mahavishnu did not display even a single miracle, and never he claimed himself to be a god during this Avataram. But the Mahatmas like Anjaneya, Jambavanta, Sugriva, others who served Rama did display powers, miracles, and their significant strength in and off the battlefield. When we go to a Rama temple, we say it is Sri Sita Rama temple. We never say it's a Vishnu temple, because Rama, unlike other avatarams which appeared for a brief instance of time where the itihasam had to be changed for a required reason, for example, whether it was Vamana Avataram, which pushed Bali to the Pathalam, and then Vamana went back. Narasimha Avataram, after punishing Prahlada's father Hiranyaksha, Narasimha Avataram went back. But in Rama Avataram, Rama, after doing Paripurna Garbhavasam, living in the womb of Kaushalya for 10 months, he was born just like any another human. And after going through all the hardships, fighting with Ravana, he defeated Ravana and got Mother Goddess Sita back, and then ruled for 11,000 years, very peacefully establishing the Rama Rajyam across. Today we'll make a brief attempt to discuss one of the stories from the Ramayanam that is least known amongst many of us. I did not know it for a very long time until my Guru revealed it. This was a time when Rama was reaching the southern tip of India in order to cross the ocean and reach Sri Lanka, where Mother Goddess Sita was arrested by Ravana in the Ashokavanam. And when Rama reached Rameshwaram, he performed puja, and then he got a sankalpam that before he starts building the Rama Setu, he needs to perform a Shiva Vijaya Puja, where Rama will perform puja to the Shivalingam in Rameshwaram, requesting to be victorious, blessed by the Mahadeva, Shiva. When Rama took this sankalpam, he turned to Hanuman and said, I'm thinking of appointing Ravanasura as the priest, because he is the biggest and the greatest devotee of Shiva on this planet today. And Hanuman smiled at that sankalpam, and in no time he went to Lanka and conveyed the message to Ravana Brahma. Ravana, born as a Brahmin, it is his first rule. Whenever anyone requests to talk about God or to perform a puja that he can, given his Vedic mantra and other scholastic abilities that made him eligible to perform that puja. Ravanasura very willingly agreed, and the next morning, after performing his Nitya Karmas, Ravana flew in his Pushpaka Vimanam and reached Rameshwaram. And then, looking at the arrangements, Ravanasura said, Mother Goddess, he never mentioned Mother Goddess, he mentioned Sita, who is arrested in the Lanka, needs to be brought to perform the puja. Without her, the puja will be incomplete. As the Sankalpam says, Dharmapatni Sametasya in most of the pujas. Therefore, Ravana said he will bring Sita to the puja, but she should be allowed to go back with Ravana after the puja is done. And Ravana flew back to Lanka. The next morning, the puja was scheduled to be performed. Hanuman reached Ashokavanam and conveyed the message to Mother Goddess Sita that the Shiva Vijaya Puja is scheduled for next morning and she needs to reach Rameshwaram in Ravana's Pushpaka Vimanam. And Mother was therefore informed, so she knows that it is not another deceiving plan of Ravana. The next morning, Mother Goddess Sita reached Rameshwaram. Ravana helped Sita Rama perform the puja as the priest. After the puja was done, Ravanasura blessed Rama and Sita as the priest when they bowed down to him, and Ravanasura mentioned Vijayi Bhava as the blessing, knowing very well that the puja that Rama was performing to Shiva was essentially to be victorious in the war that was to come in the near future with Ravanasura. And when the time of giving Dakshina came to the Puja Brahma, Ravana there, Rama did not have any money nor any gold or precious jewels, ornaments that he could give Ravana. And Ravana requested for a boon, saying when the time comes for Ravana to leave this planet, Rama should stand near Ravana so Ravana can see the Parabrahma Rama before he departs from his Panchabhautika body, the five element body from this planet. Rama blessed Ravana with that boon. So Ravana knew very well that his end was around the corner and he will lose to Rama. When he performed the puja, knowing very well that Rama is the Parabrahma, Ravana was excited to perform the puja, given his inclination towards the Vedic rituals, the Vedic knowledge, but his choice of friends like Vali, Kartavirya, others who were as or more powerful than him, filled with greed and jealousy, made him Ravanasura from Ravana Brahma. Now when the puja was performed and completed, Rama chanted a Vijaya Shiva Mantram, which is very popularly known as Sri Shivarama-ashtakam. This is something my Guru revealed a long time ago to me. I'll try to make an attempt to share it with all of you to the best extent. Mother Divine in Medha Devi form starts taking shape as Vagdevi during this mantram, essentially meaning the memory or the thought becomes a talk, converting into which is how the Meda Devi and Vagdevi interact with each other, which is the Saraswati, the one that flows in each of us. The Shivaramastakam goes like this. Shiva Hare Shivarama Sakhe Prabho Trividatapa Nivarana He Vibho Ajaneshwara Yadava Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurumevaram Kamalalochana Rama Dayanide Hata Guru Gajarakshaka Gopate Shivatano Bhava Shankara Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurumevaram Sujana Ranjana Mangala Mandiram Bhajatite Purushaparam Padam Bhavati Tasya Sukham Paramadmuta Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurumevaram जय युधिष्ठिर वल्लभ भूपते जय जयार्जित पुण्य पयोनिधे जय कृपामय कृष्ण नमोस्तुते शिव हरे विजयम कुरु मे वरम भव विमोचन माधव मापते सुख विमानस हंस शिवारते जनक जारत राघव रक्षमाम शिव हरे विजयम कुरु मे वरम अवनि मंडल मंगल मापते जलद सुंदर राम रमापते निगम कीर्ति गुणार्णव गोपते शिव हरे विजयम कुरु मे वरम पतित पावन नाममयी लता तव यशो विमलम परिगीयते तदपि माधव मां किमुपेक्षसे शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम अमरतापरादेव रमापते विजयतस्तव नाम धनोपमा मयि कथं करुणार्णव जायते शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम हनुमतः प्रियचापकरो प्रभो सुरश्रुद्धतशेखर हे गुरो मम विभो किमु विस्मरणं कृतं शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम अहरहर्जन रंजन सुंदरम पठति यः शिवरामकृतस्तवम् विसति राम रमा चरणाम्बुजे शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम प्रातुर्दाय यो भक्त्या पठेदेकाग्रमानसः विजयो जायते तस्य विष्णुमाराध्यमाप्नुयात्. This is the Shivaramastakam that Rama composed and chanted about Shiva, requesting Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kuru Me Varam, requesting Shiva to bless him with victory in the upcoming war with Ravana. In the Rama Avataram, towards the Avataram's end, as Rama expressed gratitude and thanks to everyone, he turned to Hanuman and he said, Hey Maruti Nandana, if there is anyone that I cannot pay back in any form, that it is you. And saying that, Rama hugged Hanuman and said, would Hanuman be interested in accompanying Rama to Vaikuntham? Hanuman asked Rama if Rama will be in his Sri Rama form in Vaikuntham, to which Rama mentioned in Vaikuntham Rama will go back to the Mahavishnu Avataram or the Anantashena Padmanabha Avataram. Hanuman mentioned that he will continue to stay on this planet as long as the Sri Ramanamam continues to stay, because for Hanuman, the Rama Avataram, Ramanamam and Sri Rama Itihasam, not Charitam, Itihasam, essentially the way it has happened, Itihasaha. As long as those continue, Hanuman will continue to stay on this planet. I'm sure Lord Chiranjeevi Hanuman will be blessing all of us listening to this great story of Sri Ramayanam that's not known to many, about the intellectual dimension of Ravana and how Rama, acknowledging the good in an individual, will always give a big seat to that good in him or her, rather than focusing on the weaknesses or the ugly side of the other person. This is a brief story from the very popular, very dear Rama Avataram, which walked on this planet just as a mere mortal and blessed the planet. It also goes on. I'm being reminded of another story briefly about Rama Avataram, where when Hanuman burned Sri Lanka, Hanuman was asked by Valmiki on why he did so, and Hanuman mentioned for his Lord Sri Rama to set a foot, Lanka had to be cleansed and the only way Lanka could be cleansed by burning it down. On all the streets where Rama would be walking, those were all the streets that were chosen by Hanuman to burn it down, to cleanse it. That is the Swami Bhakti of Anjaneya towards Sita, Rama, Sameta Lakshmana. Stay blessed, spread the bliss around. Shri Matre Namaha.